It's Henry. I'm Mowers and Blowers. Good morning. I got a text message from a guy who watches my channel, and he lives right here in the town that I live in. What are the chances, right? As a matter of fact, he first contacted me when, you know, he needed some advice on some stuff to fix or whatever, and then he said he needed some parts here and there, and he asked me where I lived, and I told him, and he was like, oh my God, I'm literally like 5 minutes away from you. What are the chances that a YouTuber lives in my neighborhood? I'm like, pretty astronomical, actually. So I think we exchanged some parts at one time, whatever. I don't even really remember. It was a few years ago. But anyway, he contacts me here and there whenever he sees like carb alerts on Facebook Marketplace or something like that. He tells me about it, and you know, they're usually curb alerts that are far away. So, you know, by the time I get there, it'll be gone. You know, like if a mower's on a curb or something like that, far away, you're never going to get that. Not only that, you're not going to drive an hour over there and back for a push mower that may or may not be there by the time you get there. It's a waste of time. I would only pick up curb alerts locally, you know, that if it doesn't take too long to get there. Anyway, he is like, he likes landscaper stuff, like commercial walk behinds, you know, for landscapers. Anyway, so he asked me if I wanted a, that's right, free! That's right, free! A Kawasaki FS240 or something like that. It's a pull start engine, you know, that's 14 horsepower Kawasaki. And I didn't know it was a pull start. I thought it was like for a lawn tractor or something like that. But either way, if he's giving it to me, I could use it or sell it or whatever. I don't know why he doesn't sell it, but whatever. He offered it to me. I said yes, and I'm over here. I'm going to pick it up. Then I'm going over to my mom's house. But before I go to my mom's house, I'm selling that Vevor 6-ton winch, you know, not winch, but hoist that I had in my garage to pull up my snowmobile. It's so sketchy, man, and I have nowhere really to hang it because my rafters are, you know, solid and stuff, and I'm not going to drill a hole through the beams. I'm just not, I don't really need it, you know what I mean? So I'm selling it to this guy on the way to my mom's house for like $100, which is good, you know. Anyway, I think I'm here. So he's not here. He told me to just pick it up whenever I want it. I brought this old tire. It's actually in okay shape. Anyway, it's perfect for a engine, you know, you hold the engine, crankshaft goes in here, the rest of the engine sits there. And this is it. This is the Kawasaki FC420V, and it's the kind that you use for like these things, you know. You could see that he has these things. I don't know why he's giving this to me. He could use it as a spare. But either way, he's giving it to me, so I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna. What's that clicking noise? Isn't that weird? Whew. 14 horsepower, ACR, automatic compression release. What lawn tractor engine doesn't have an engine automatic compression release? Semantics, that's all it is. Let's advertise something that everybody has. I hope that stays. Should I tie that down? Coil. I might have to tie it down. Actually, it's not gonna go forward. It's not gonna go back. It's pretty tough to turn to the sides. I'll just leave it. There's the hoist I'm getting rid of. This thing is heavier than shit. So I'm in Great Neck, Long Island now, and just dropped off the Vevor hoist to the guy, and the guy was very interesting. He was a master carpenter who was kind of rejuvenating a $15 million house right on the Great Neck coast. I mean, just beautiful. It's on the water, it's on the shore, just beautiful house. And we were talking about, you know, how I came about the Vevor winch, and I was telling him I was a YouTuber and I have a channel and all that stuff. And after talking to him, he led me into his tool trailer, where he had a commercial Honda commercial pressure washer, and he was trying to take the whole thing apart to try to get it to start, because it's been sitting for 10 years. And I said, why are you taking apart the pump and all that stuff? Your problem is not the pump, it's that you can't start it. So just take the carburetor apart, and for 10 years, it's gotta be trash. You just buy one for $15, you know what I mean? But I taught him how to take apart the carburetor and all that stuff. And it was really funny how the way people think. It's like, if it doesn't start, why are you taking apart the pump? You know what I mean? Anyway, something to think about. Anyway, I'm getting gas now, going to my mom's to do some of her lawn work. I haven't been there in 2 or 3 weeks. It doesn't really grow that much grass there because she doesn't water it. Remember, she's 80. So I just put 60 bucks in here, and price of regular unleaded gas here is $3.55. Oh, I've decided not to get E85 anymore because I find that I don't get good gas mileage from E85. I felt like that trip that I went to get the snowmobile, I put in regular, and it's lasted a long time. So the E85, I felt like I was always filling it up. Does that make sense? So I'm back now from my mom's house. I just mowed her lawn. Holy cow. Spilled over, and there's oil everywhere. Why did I know that was going to happen? Oh, by the way, I want to tell you, when I drove this from the guy's house where I sold the hoist to my mom's house, I forgot to put the tailgate down. So that engine could have fallen out and tumbled on the street and broke into 1,000 pieces. Oh, what's a little oil? And I could tell from the oil that it had water in it. When I come back, oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm actually taking a small vacation. Not really a vacation, but I'm flying out for a week to Seattle, Washington, because my son, believe it or not, is graduating college with a biochemistry degree. Isn't that incredible? Time just flew by. So we're going out for his graduation. But I have videos until July 20th. I'm like 2 months ahead. There'll be plenty for y'all to watch. I have a stand here, because I don't want to get all dirty. I gotta go get a towel or something. As I walked away, the wind blew it off and almost fell. Wouldn't that be funny or not funny if I went all the way there to get the engine and then it fell as I got home? That would suck. I just waved to me. I don't know who that is. Oh. And that's why I get these engine stands, power washer frames, because they make awesome engine stands. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put a few bolts in here, and that's how I'm going to test it. Test it to see if it works. And then if it works, I'll list it for sale, because I don't see myself putting that on a lawn tractor or anything like that, you know, but I'm sure landscapers could use it if it works. But I won't get to that until after I get back. So instead of spending time wiping this up with a towel or something, you gotta work smarter, not harder. That's why I use Super Clean Floor Absorbent. Just pour it on, let it soak up the oil, and then brush it away. cow, there's a lot of it. It's all the way over here. Good thing it has grids to prevent it from going anywhere else. I know I'm laying it on thick, but there's quite a lot of oil here. I'll just take a blower when I get back from Seattle and blow it onto the street. The street? Yeah, it's just kitty litter or sand. It'll go away somehow, someday. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is have some fun. I've got a feeling you are the only one. And now to the main content of this video, which was my beloved red Sketchy 2 scooter, Chinese 150cc motor scooter that I found off the street on a curb alert. 6 or 7 episodes later, I fixed it, runs great, looks great. And this is what Amazon or eBay sent. What the hell? Is this your chopped meat that you had for dinner or whatever? These are the mirrors. They're so tiny. I thought they'd be bigger. Ooh, they look nice though. Testarossa style. I got them because they kind of look like Ferrari Testarossa mirrors. You guys are old enough to know what a Ferrari Testarossa is. You're old like me. Back then you can get one for 100,000, 120,000. Now, almost $1 million if you can find one. I don't know if paint is kind of yucky. I mean, not great. I could do a better job than that. Didn't even bother to mask up the bolts. It's okay though. They're cheap. $20. So there you go. Pretty easy to install. It only goes up to there. And this thing doesn't come down to cover the nut. Unbelievable. I'm gonna have to take pictures of that and show the guy. And this shoddy paint too. It's okay, it's $20. As long as it works. Know what I mean? What do you guys think? You like it? 20 bucks. Can't beat it. Just put some gas in it and some stabilizer and some octane booster. And I'm gonna go around the block for a ride. My new mirrors. Love the scooter. So of course, as I'm about to go out for a ride, it doesn't throttle up without stalling now. So watch. It's almost like the automatic, there's an automatic choke thing to do. Always on choke. Starts up fine, but it seems like it's on choke after a warm-up. So I don't know what's up. You think maybe if I took the mirrors back off and put the old mirrors on, would be okay? Because that's exactly what happened. super rich. Smoke coming out the back. Almost like when you're choking it, you know? Won't throttle up without dying. So I think I fixed it. It was the fuel mixture screw. Fuel mixture screw is pretty easy to turn. So with vibrations of moving around and stuff, it could have backed itself back in again, you know. So I let it out a few turns. And I adjusted the idle. Charging the battery. It's so cool. It's so much fun. I zipped around the neighborhood for about 15 minutes or so, looking for stuff. There wasn't anything to get. It's garbage day tomorrow. But anyway, I got the fan on here to cool the radiators a little bit. I don't see any overheating at all, so just turn it off. This thing's great, man. This is probably one of the best things that I ever picked up for free. Free! And I mean, it's really cool. A lot of fun. Runs great. I just don't know if that screw's gonna move again. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll tack weld it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll see you guys next time on Mowers and Blitters. Henry at Mowers, Blowers, and Guns. I'm gonna go sniper with. Oh,
it's the same thing. I'm down the block from
look at all these cherry pickers. Crazy.
I want one of these. I don't know what it is, but it looks good.
It's generators.
Time today, 5 hours and 6 minutes. That is from takeoff until touchdown. Before we depart, please direct your attention to the video screens for a brief presentation of the safety features of this A321 aircraft.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.